Hello guys, today I'd like to talk a little bit about forehand, the weight transfer in forehand. Let's first talk about neutral stance forehand. So basically in the neutral stance, you want to put your weight first on your back leg and then step in with your front leg, right? And then you want to, during the shot, transfer the weight to your front leg. And you could have a pivot step like this. Right? So I see some problems in recreational players. The first problem I see is the transfer is purely rotational. Okay. So if you do only think about rotation in your hip, you do not have a forward momentum. When the ball is coming very fast, you should think about pushing something very heavy, right? To push that thing very heavy, you need to push your weight forward first. Then you rotate. Okay. If you only do rotation, you're like drawing a circle. Your body weight is like a circle, okay? So ideally, the circle should be in the center, okay? Between your 2 feet in the center. That's the center of the circle. So if you rotate, you're rotating along this circle. But to hit a penetrating forehand, you need to draw not a circle, but an ellipse. So here's what I mean. Imagine this is one focus point of ellipse. This is the second point of the focus point of the ellipse. You want to first shift the weight forward and then draw the ellipse. Okay, see? I'm not drawing a circle. I'm drawing a ellipse, okay? So to do that, you should have a subtle shift of weight. So first, from this leg to this leg, you have a linear shift of weight from your back leg to your front leg. Then you rotate. Okay? So I face this way. So first I shift the weight, then I push off my leg and rotate my hip. All right? So that way you will have both linear momentum and rotational momentum. Your ball will become more heavy and more penetrating. An extra tip for the pivot step, this, put this right leg forward. That's very good because basically before you hit, you're very tight, okay? Your left arm should be very tight. Your core should be very tight. Even when you push, this is very tight. But then at the contact point, you should let go. Release all the energy. You give the permission to your body to follow the racket head. So basically, follow the racket head. So that's why this pivoting step is very helpful for you to have a complete transfer of energy to your racket head. Okay? So I talked about the racket head speed drill in another video. I'll put the link here. But a problem for many players is that they did this pivoting step on purpose. You should be dragged by your racket head. Imagine this racket head is very heavy and you're dragged, by the racket head. But instead, some people will do this like too artificially, right? So you will hit the ball like this. There are two problems with this. Okay. The main problem for this is that you are drawing a circle. Okay, instead of drawing a circle here, where this is the center point, you are drawing a circle where this left foot is the center point. that's even worse, because when you draw a circle around this center point, at least your body is balanced. You have a balanced rotation. That's not too bad, actually. When the ball, say, if the ball is very deep, I might just do that. But if you're drawing a circle here, your body is not balanced. See? Your body weight is not balanced. It's worse. And also, if your weight is not even on the front leg, and if you just pivot, you are not putting the weight forward. You are actually, if you just pivot, you put your weight backward. Okay? You know, I've seen many recreational players hit the ball like this. So basically, the weight is going backwards. Now let's talk a little bit about open stance forehand. Many players struggle with the weight transfer in open stance forehand. So in open stance, again, we know we need to push off this leg and rotate the hip. Rotate the hip. First, you need to keep the left arm here and really feel the core tightening when you push, right? Don't let this go too early. And also, think about the circle, okay? If you only push off this leg and do a rotation, again, you are drawing a circle, you know, around this center point, right? But this time you are pushing off this leg. So basically, you are drawing a circle around the center point. That's only rotational force. But what could be better is you also have a linear transfer of weight, of your body weight forward, like this. Okay? Load your right leg, you push up and forward. So, when you land, your left leg should move. Your left foot should land in front of you, okay? So that way you have your body weight moved from here to here. Even only a small distance, but as long as it's moving forward, it will give you a lot more power and stability. So again, imagine not a circle, but your racket path is drawing an ellipse, where from here, this is one focus point. The landing point of the left leg is another focus point. So you are drawing an ellipse. Okay? You are drawing an ellipse from here to here. Okay. That's a key tip for generating more power for the open stance forehand. Finally, I just want to say, you want to hit the ball during your weight transfer, okay? Just like a volley, we say we hit the ball, like a forehand volley, load this, hit the ball, then land, right? Same thing for open stance forehand. You want to hit the ball during the loading, push off, and landing, okay? So hit the ball during the weight transfer. Think about you are hitting ball when you are moving up. Okay. Do not hit the ball after the weight transfer. And also similarly for open stance forehand, if you don't have the purpose of hitting a eclipse like that, many times your weight will actually be transferring backwards instead of forwards. Okay, you know, many players are transferring the weight backwards when you do the open stance. If you don't have that intention of moving forward and landing forward, it's very easy you transfer your weight backwards. Okay. So keep in mind that you want to draw an ellipse forward instead of just drawing a circle. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this really helped your forehand, and I'll see you next time.